Architectural style has been of interest to people since ancient times. The architectural features of the Egyptian civilization of 3,000 years ago are still a wonder to the people of the world. Or in this context, the name of the world's tallest building Burj Khalifa may come up. Whether in the interest of meeting commercial demand, or in the belief that it is the center of attraction for people through the construction of beautiful architecture. The style of architecture has always worked to accelerate the art very subtly. Our today's event is organized with the aesthetic and top 10 architectural styles of 2021 to 2022. Number 1. Inner City Campus and Public Park, Dhaka, Bangladesh. The capital of Bangladesh is Dhaka. Singapore-based architect firm zaha is going to build a sustainable energy campus and public park in this cement forest. The firm has designed the building in a way that is environmentally friendly, and even though it is a tropical region, does not require any air conditioning. The interior campus and public park will be completely naturally cool. Covering an area of 5.3 acres, this aesthetic and sustainable architecture is going to be the main campus of BRAC University, the own University of BRAC, the largest non-governmental organization in Bangladesh. Inspired by the Sundarbans ecosystem, this masterplan has been adopted, with the ecosystem between the tides and the ebb being considered as the key. The 950,000 square foot design is basically divided into two distinct sections. The academia is a covered building with classrooms. In the second part, there is a public park at ground level, where a bioretention pond has been constructed which will also act as a lake. The lower floor of the 10,000 student campus will be used as an auditorium, hall, and public gallery. And academia will be used as a green roof to keep itself free from the intense sun. It will also work great to keep the whole environment cool. BRAC and its architect firm will show Dhaka residents how to transform an abandoned wetland into a sustainable campus and public park. Number 2. The Princessratnavati Girls' School, Rajasthan, India. Princessratnavati Girls' School is not just an educational institution, it is an architectural marvel. The school was designed by Diana Kellogg, a non-profit organization funded by SIDA. It is located in the incomprehensible Thar desert of Jaisalmer, Rajasthan, where students living below the poverty line will receive free education from kindergarten to 10th grade. The female literacy rate in Jaisalmer is only 32%. It is basically a part of the Knowledge Center. The whole complex is named after the Knowledge Center, which has 3 buildings. One of them is the Princessratnavati Girls' School. Next to it is Medha, which is basically an art exhibition hall, a library, and a museum. Next to it is a women's cooperative society, where local artisans teach a variety of knitting and knitting techniques to mothers and others in the area. The Knowledge Center is not just an architecture or a center, but a center that will educate and empower women in the region, will help them establish economic independence for themselves, their families, and everyone in their community. The architect of the Knowledge Center was also a woman. Therefore, feminine symbols of different cultures will be seen throughout the entire architectural style. Even the school is made of sandstone from Jaisalmer, which has been excavated by local artisans themselves. Diana Kellogg has been able to reduce costs as well as carbon emissions by using local materials to build infrastructure. A solar tent has been set up across the center to maintain a cool environment despite the 120-degree temperature. In addition, its oval shape has created special advantages for ventilation. This beautiful architectural style has already come to the notice of the world. Number 3. King Abdullah Financial District Metro Station, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Zaha Hadid architect firm is one of the top 10 architect firms to be named in the top 10 architectural styles. King Abdullah, parametric design principles and building information modeling methods have been used in the construction of the Financial District Metro Station for accurate and precise dimensions and measurements. The project was funded by the Area Development Authority. The 45,000 square foot metro station has been designed with Riyadh's growing population in mind. Designed by Zaha Hadid, the metro station will launch a new public transit system in Riyadh. There will be basically 8 main lines, which are 16 keys. Mr. will connect to and across 75 new bus stations. As a result, the communication system of busy Riyadh will be more improved. The whole design will stand on a stainless steel structure. The metro station is highly interconnected through repetition, symmetry and scale to ease technical challenges without incorporating spatial quality or design ambitions. Number 4. Chapel of Sound, Beijing, China. At first glance, you may think that it is just a fragmentary rock in the landscape of high mountains. But the Chapel of Sound is actually a state-of-the-art, aesthetically pleasing architectural site located in the ruined area of the Great Wall, built during the Ming Dynasty of China. This architecture was built by the Open Architect firm in Beijing. It is basically a concert hall, built with a mixture of mineral-rich rock cut and concrete. The overall design idea for this architectural style comes from the shell cavities, the wooden musical instruments, and the structure of the human ear. In addition, the concert hall has been built for live music using state-of-the-art software, with architects and acoustic engineers working on it. The 690 square meter concert hall has a semi-amphitheater, an outdoor stage, and multiple spiral staircases leading to viewpoint, overlooking the Great Wall of China. And bronze has been used in doors and other furniture to give a traditional look. Number 5. Little Island, Manhattan, New York. Pier 55 Parkland at Heatherwick Studios on New York's famous Hudson River has been renamed Little Island. Studio Heatherwick has a world-class reputation for its architecture, with its emphasis on green and nature. This time, they have built a mushroom-shaped concrete public park on the Hudson River, which looks like an isolated island in the distance. That is why it has been named as a small island. The molded 132 mushroom-shaped planter cranes have been geometrically matched to the concrete frame. Even the design has a wavy look, as if a bunch of tulips have emerged from the water. They have been placed at different heights, not at equal heights, for natural balance and visual beauty. The public park is primarily for the city's arts, literature and community events. Number 6. The Wormhole Library, Haikou, China. Chinese architecture firm Mad Architects recently unveiled their new project to the public at Century Park in China's Haikou province. Covering an area of 4,396 square meters, this aesthetic architectural style includes a building with a bookshop, library, and civic amenities. To the south of the pavilion is a library with a collection of more than 10,000 books and a reading room. To the north there is a cafe, public lounge, shower, nursery room, and a rooftop garden. For readers, reading a new book means stepping out of reality and into a surreal world. In the same way, the Wormhole Library is built in such an architectural style that the reader can feel the surrealism very closely. Just as a wormhole can transcend time and space in an instant, so a wormhole in a library is like a lost reader away from the clutter. The hollow parts of this architecture remind us that nature and architecture seem to blend vaguely into one outline when it comes to this Wormhole Library. Number 7. Adupgard Museum, Copenhagen, Denmark. The Snøhvit architect firm has created a new style of architecture, with the Zaha Hadid Zamindari building near Forest Park Zagersberg Dyrehave, north of Copenhagen, in 2005, giving the landscape a new sculptural look. The Adupgard Museum is basically an underground museum dedicated to French and Danish works of art from the 19th and 20th centuries. It was originally a World War I-era neoclassical style of architecture, with the addition of the Snøhvit architect firm. Snøhvit's new addition includes 5 new underground museums in 2 buildings. One gallery features paintings from the French Impressionist era. This is exactly the style of work that Snøhvit used in this architectural style. This steel structure is polished in different directions and cut in multiple directions, which creates a strange impression in the light. Next to it is a bridge made of natural rock, which is mainly used for visitors to enter the complex. And inside the gallery, you can see the whole kingdom of oak wood. Snøhvit has created a new impression to evoke the Impressionist art form. Number 8. Stadium 974 at Doha, Qatar. Fenwick Urbine Architects firm has unveiled their new project in Doha, Qatar. The 974 stadium is made of modular steel structure and all colorful containers, originally allocated for the FIFA 2022 World Cup. The stadium, known as Ras Abu Aboud, near the port of Doha, has a capacity of 40,000 seats and is the first of its kind to be fully renovated. This modular uses reconstructed shipping containers and a steel structure that is recyclable. The stadium will be demolished after the 2022 FIFA World Cup and relocated to another location. Such a modular design has reduced construction costs, time and material waste. The builders even claim that the stadium will reduce water consumption by 40% compared to conventional stadiums. The stadium is named after the 974 shipping containers used for the stadium. Besides, the country's international dial number is 974. Number 9. Cambridge Central Mosque, Cambridge, United Kingdom. Marcus Barfield, an architect firm, has built a durable mosque in Cambridge that has attracted worldwide attention. The mosque incorporates historical Islamic designs and geometric patterns that symbolize the infinite in a very delicate and visually pleasing way. As the old building became smaller for the worshippers, the central mosque was replaced with a new one. The mosque is designed and built in such a way that people meditate in a small garden in the heart of the desert, so that the woods are bent and constructed in such a way that the pillars look like trees. And the octagonal roof is reminiscent of historical Islamic design. A fort-like wall has been designed around the domed roof to symbolize the union of heaven and earth. The square Kufic calligraphy on the walls of the mosque is not only for beautification but also has a special message. Kufic calligraphy is an ancient style of Arabic writing, traditionally used for copying the Quran and architecture. This architectural style will give a strange peace to the devout Muslims. Number 10. Marsh Tower, Evidensi National Park, Denmark. The Bazaar Engels Group big architect firm has built a spectacular 25-meter-high architectural monument in Denmark's most popular national park. Although Marsh Tower, it is called Marsh Tower in the local language. Originally built as a tourist landmark, it offers a three-pronged taste of aesthetic architecture as well as the beauty of the watchtower and the vast expanse of land for tourists. This is end of this video. If you enjoy the video and found it informative, then please hit the subscribe icon and never forget to press the bell icon also to watch our next video at first. Like the video and share with your friends. Thanks for watching.